I never liked shopping for clothes. The sterile lighting, the endless racks, and the artificial cheeriness of the staff always put me on edge. But when my promotion at work came with a new dress code, business casual, I had no choice. My wardrobe of jeans and hoodies wouldn't cut it anymore. I wandered into Eden's Threads on a whim. It was tucked into a quiet alley downtown, the kind of boutique I'd normally walk past without a second thought. But something about the sign caught my eye. It was simple, just the store name in swirling gold script on a black background, but the mannequins in the window wore outfits that were stunning. Professional but modern, tailored and sleek, like something out of a fashion magazine. Inside, the air was different from any store I'd been in before. It was warm, almost humid, and carried a faint, sweet scent I couldn't place. The music was soft and distant, an eerie instrumental melody that seemed to weave through the air like a ghost. "Welcome to Eden's Threads," a woman said, her voice silky and low. She was tall, with angular features and hair so black it gleamed blue under the light. "I'm Marisol. Let me know if I can help you find anything." Her eyes lingered on me a moment too long, but I brushed it off, offering a polite smile. "I'm just looking for business casual," I said. "Of course." Her lips curved into a smile that felt more predatory than friendly. "You've come to the perfect place. Our pieces are one of a kind. I think you'll find exactly what you need." I thanked her and wandered deeper into the store. The racks were sparse, each one displaying just a few carefully curated items. The clothes were gorgeous, blazers with intricate stitching, dresses that seemed to shimmer in the light, skirts and slacks that looked like they'd fit perfectly. I pulled a pale blue blouse off a rack and held it up to myself in the mirror. The fabric was soft, almost unnaturally so, and seemed to shimmer like water. "Beautiful choice," Marisol said, suddenly at my shoulder. I flinched. How had she moved so quietly? "The fitting rooms are just over there," she said, gesturing toward the back of the store. "Thanks," I muttered, clutching the blouse and a pair of black slacks. The fitting rooms were unlike any I'd seen before. Instead of the usual tiny cubicles with cheap curtains, each room was a private suite, complete with a plush chair and a full-length mirror framed in ornate gold. The lighting was soft, almost flattering, and the air felt even warmer back here, the sweet scent stronger. I closed the door behind me and slipped into the outfit. The moment the fabric touched my skin, I felt different. It fit perfectly, like it had been tailored for me, and the material felt impossibly smooth, almost alive. I turned to the mirror and froze. My reflection wasn't right. It was me, but a sharper. My skin looked flawless, my eyes brighter, my posture more confident. It was like looking at an idealized version of myself, someone I could never actually be. I reached up to touch my face, and my reflection did the same, but a split second too late. I stumbled back, my heart racing. The mirror shimmered for a moment, almost imperceptibly, before settling back into a normal reflection. "Just a trick of the light," I whispered to myself. But I wasn't convinced. "Everything all right in there?" Marisol's voice called, soft but insistent. "Yeah," I said quickly. "I think I'll take these." "Wonderful," she purred. I hurried out, paid for the clothes, and left without looking back. The whole walk home, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. At first, I was thrilled with the new outfit. My coworkers complimented me on it all day, and I felt more confident than I had in years. But by the second day, I started noticing changes. My skin, which had always been prone to dryness, was suddenly soft and smooth. My hair seemed shinier, my posture naturally straighter. People at work who'd never spoken to me before suddenly stopped by my desk to chat. And then there were the dreams. I'd wake up in a cold sweat, vague images flickering in my mind, a dark room filled with mirrors, hands reaching for me from shadows, whispers I couldn't understand. One morning, I noticed something horrifying. As I buttoned up the blouse, I saw the faintest outline of veins running through the fabric. They pulsed, almost imperceptibly, in time with my heartbeat. I tore the blouse off and threw it to the floor, my chest heaving. But as I stared at it, the fabric looked normal again. Just a blouse, nothing sinister. "Get a grip," I muttered, picking it up and putting it on. But the feeling lingered. By the end of the week, I couldn't take it anymore. I needed answers. I returned to Eden's Threads, clutching the receipt and determined to demand an explanation. The shop looked the same, but the moment I stepped inside, the sweet scent hit me like a wave stronger than before. Welcome back, Marisol said, appearing as if from nowhere. Her smile was sharper this time, her eyes gleaming with something I couldn't name. How are you enjoying your purchase? Something's wrong with these clothes, I said, holding up the blouse. Wrong, she repeated, tilting her head. Our garments are designed to bring out your best self. What does that mean? I demanded. Marisol's smile widened. Would you like to see how they're made? Before I could answer, she beckoned me to follow her, disappearing behind a curtain at the back of the store. Against my better judgment, I followed. Behind the curtain was a staircase, spiraling down into darkness. The air grew colder as we descended, the sweet scent replaced by something metallic and sharp. At the bottom was a vast, dimly lit room filled with sewing machines and mannequins. But the mannequins weren't plastic, they were flesh. Human figures, frozen in grotesque poses, their skin stitched with thread that shimmered like the blouse I'd bought. What is this? I whispered, my voice shaking. Her garments require a special touch, Marisol said, her voice dripping with mockery. Each piece is imbued with the essence of its creator. I stumbled back, my stomach turning. And now she continued, her smile widening to an impossible degree. It's your turn? The mannequins moved, their glassy eyes turning toward me, their mouths opening in silent screams. I ran, tearing up the stairs and out of the shop, the sound of Marisol's laughter echoing behind me. When I looked back from the street, Eden's threads was gone. I burned the blouse that night, but it didn't help. The changes didn't stop. My skin still feels too smooth, my reflection in the mirror just a second too slow. And sometimes, late at night, I hear whispers from my closet. They're calling me back,